Hey YouTube, it's Kurt here, and I'm here to bring you your first video in this GuitarAddictz series. I thought it was appropriate for my first video to do a video for people who are just starting out with guitar. And yeah, it just seemed logical to start from there. There will be a wide variety of videos and video topics concerning guitar playing for people of all skill levels, hopefully. And but we'll get to those, and I'm gonna probably do a little more advanced video for my next one. But for this video, I want to give my own take on what a beginning player should do when he or she is first starting to play, or has never picked up a guitar before. And in my opinion, the best thing that you could do as a guitarist, if you don't have any experience, is to first pick a song that you like. It could be a pop song. It could be a rock song. But mainly what you want to do when you pick the song, pick something that you like and pick something that's pretty easy. That sounds pretty easy. Something that has 4 chords or less and doesn't really stray too much from that. One song that I can think of with an easy chord structure is Good Riddance by Green Day. Pretty easy chord structure. And you can at least play the first verse, and it should be pretty easy. It goes G, C, and D. That's the chord structure. So if that would be a song you would like, the next step would be from there, go online, and for easier songs, you can generally find accurate chords for those easier songs. Or like Hallelujah. A lot of tabs online, they tend to be wrong, just plain wrong. I do not recommend them for more difficult songs, but for easier songs, it's generally pretty easy to find. It's not hard to pick up on for a lot of musicians and not hard to hear. So find those chords. I'm going to leave a description for you that's going to show you every chord known to mankind. And that link will take you there. It's a very good website, has all of these, has every scale known to mankind, and has all of these chords. So you're going to learn those chords, practice getting them down, practice your positioning. And once you feel like you have that down for each of the chords that you need to play for the song, then you're going to practice your rhythm. Practice your rhythm with that song. Strum in time with the song. It should be pretty easy after a while. Again, like for most people, you can consider it pretty basic, but for someone who's never played before, it can be a lot to take in. But if you practice over and over again, eventually you should be able to get it. Once you get the rhythm down, practice doing that chord progression. Like practice doing the D for a measure. Practice the C for doing a measure. What did I say? I think, yeah, it goes G, C, and D. And then practice the last chord for a measure. And then back to the first chord for a measure. It may seem like a lot at first, but eventually you should be able to get it if you follow these instructions, just one piece at a time. And after that, if you want to, you can try, if you get all of these factors down, you get your strumming correct, you feel like you get the pattern down and it sounds good, like when you're playing to it with the song, like online or on YouTube, then you could attempt to try to sing the lyrics if you want to. That can be a skill that's a little bit harder to develop, but if you keep a good strum, a good consistent strum, that'll make it a lot easier in the long run. And that's really all I have to say about if you're just beginning. Now, if you want to play lead, that's kind of a different story. If you're not really concerned with playing chords, I recommend for any guitarist to try to do both. But again, if you're going to try to do lead guitar, try to pick a very easy song that sounds like it's easy to solo. Don't try to pick a Sweet Child of Mine solo, because that's going to be a little bit harder, going to be in a weird key that that's going to be hard for a novice to pick up on. Again, you could do an easy song like Good Riddance by Green Day. I know it doesn't have a solo, but you can look up what key that song is, and you'll probably find the right answer, and then go look up the major scale for that song. That's what I would recommend, and it should be, and it's after a while you should develop a little bit of an ear for it and say, oh, that sounds pretty decent. So just practice with that over and over again, and then you can start to understand a little bit more about keys. I'm going to do a video a little bit later that helps you understand keys a little bit more. Again, I don't have any formal training in music structure. I have my own ear training, and I can pretty much tell you what key any song is played in, or at least show you the scale. And that's the benefit of ear training. You may not always know know specifically what key a song may even be in, like technically speaking, but you can play in it. But yeah, so hopefully these videos will help you out, and that's a topic that I will save for later. If you have any questions, comment them. I'll do my best to respond. If you have any criticisms, feel free to leave those as well. Constructive criticisms, hopefully. And I'll try to respond to them as best as I can. So again, this is Kurt. Keep on playing, and I'll see you next week, or maybe tomorrow. So thank you.